I can turn into a fish. Chapter 54, Playing Big, 2. Xiao Ying, what did you mean? Are you having some trouble getting hired? What's the problem? Chu Xian asked as he and Xiao Ying walked on a small road near the school. There was some problem in the beginning. Xiao Ying nodded and continued. A professor in the department was against hiring me. Xiao Ying replied honestly, leaning on Chu Xian. You know, the professor is Tang Kai-Meng's father, and Professor Tang wanted Kai-Meng to be a teacher here, so he didn't accept my application. Kai-Meng graduated from HSD University in the US and she just came back yesterday. She majored in biology, but she mainly wants to study animals. Professor Tang doesn't want her to be a vet, so he arranged for her to come teach. When Kai-Meng found out, she was already kind of against it, and today she found out that she was taking my position, so she went and argued with her father about his methods. In the end, he compromised and accepted my application. That was when we came out of the office and started talking. Really? Chu Xian said, thinking it was all very dramatic. Haha, I thought it would end up being some cliché with the rich girl wanting to steal your position with her connections. If Kai-Meng really wanted to be a teacher, she's totally qualified. She also has a bachelor's degree in psychology. Xiao Ying said in admiration. A studious girl and a vet. I'm guessing she hasn't found herself a boyfriend, Chu Xian teased. Go away. You wouldn't even qualify to be in the competition. By the way, you said you had something to do? Xiao Ying said, asking curiously as she hugged his arm. Help me find someone, Chu Xian said. I'm looking for a girl who goes here, her name is Xiao Xiao. She's some sort of internet celebrity. Why are you looking for her? Xiao Ying asked with some alarm, letting go of his arm and looking at him. Chu Xian huffed, squeezing her cheek. What are you thinking? I just need her to help me with something. How am I supposed to know that? Men with money always turn bad, this is the truth, Xiao Ying said, pursing her lips. The girl you're looking for, I've heard of her. She's pretty famous here. A freshman. I'll take you to her. Okay. Chu Xian said, recognizing that Xiao Ying was a little jealous. He took her arm and said, thank you, wife. Pu. Xiao Ying laughed as she took him over to Xiao Xiao's classroom. When they approached the classroom door, Xiao Ying glanced at Chu Xian before walking inside. She asked one of the students near the front, excuse me, is Xiao Xiao in this class? Senior Tian Ying? Xiao Xiao, she's here, yeah. A guy playing with his phone looked up and recognized Xiao Ying. He turned around and yelled, Xiao Xiao, Senior Sis Tian Ying is looking for you. Xiao Xiao raised her head from where she lay on her desk. She looked over at Chu Xian and Xiao Ying in surprise. With some confusion, she got up and walked over. Big Sis Tian Ying, is there anything I can do for you? Xiao Xiao asked before turning to Chu Xian. Handsome, I'm guessing it's you looking for me? That's right, Chu Xian said with a smile. I didn't know where you were so I could only ask my girlfriend to help me. At his words, Xiao Ying smiled lightly. Okay, handsome, what can I do for you? Xiao Xiao asked curiously, looking at the two of them. Help me out? Chu Xian asked, are you free right now? Yeah. Xiao Xiao nodded and followed Chu Xian to a cafe near the school. So what are you saying? You want me to help you find some famous blogger on Weibo? Xiao Xiao asked with some confusion. You want them to advertise for you, promoting your goldfish? No. Chu Xian shook his head, showing her his phone. Help me spread this message. The best outcome is making it onto the popular feed on Weibo. Xiao Xiao looked over curiously and Xiao Ying also peered over in confusion. This. Xiao Xiao said with widening eyes. This is the official blog for the Morning Post of Haiqing City? Yes. Chu Xian said, curling his lips at her surprise. There aren't many readers of the official blog for the Morning Post. I want to help them out. This. Xiao Xiao said in surprise, reading the content of the article. Chu Xian's store had been reported as a tourist trap. Did these journalists have no knowledge, or did they just have no brains? You want to spread this message? You want everyone to hear about your tourist trap? Xiao Xiao asked with understanding. You want to make a big hit and create a sensation? No, I just want to expose a tourist trap and let people in the whole country know that there's a shady store in Haiqing where goldfish are sold for 3,000 RMB each. I want everyone in the country to criticize this store. It's too expensive. Chu Xian said excitedly, gripping his fist. Xiao Xiao stared at him as her face blackened. She asked, you sell your goldfish for 3,000 RMB each? I just raised the price? Chu Xian said with a twitching mouth, do you know any famous bloggers on Weibo? Can you help me contact them? Xiao Xiao couldn't help but change her expression. I know a few, but are you really going to play with all these people? Am I? Chu Xian said, sipping his coffee. I just want some people to repost the Haiqing Morning Post on Weibo. I'm not doing anything else. You're too sly. Xiao Xiao said, looking at him in stunned amusement. 5 goldfish. Chu Xian's face darkened and he looked at her with some mock anger. From where I stand, you're the sly one. Okay. I hope you can contact them all today, and if you can contact a couple dozen of those big bloggers, money isn't a problem. Couple dozen. Xiao Xiao thought with raised eyebrows. She promised, no problem. I'll take your money and help you. You can count on me for this. Xiao Ying asked Chu Xian with some confusion, Xiao Xian, the paper called your store a tourist trap. Why are you promoting it? Because. Chu Xian looked at Xiao Ying with confidence. Because I want everyone in the country to know about my tourist trap. At that time, someone will come forth and clear my name, and then. Haha.